This is a short video on pointers and structures. And again, with same as what we saw with pointers and arrays, we'll begin to see the value of pointers when we use them with structures. So you can see in the code, I've defined a struct of type LED, and it's similar to the one that I used for the blink without delay example on structs. And so I've got the members of the struct are pen, state, time on, which is on and off, and elapsed. So I have that struct or that type definition of struct LED defined, and then in lines 11 and 12, I also define a pointer to that struct, and I define a definition or a declare a type struct, which is LED 0. Then in lines 13 through 17, I provide the values for LED 0 with pin 13, the state of 1, on time is 1000, off time is 500, and elapsed time of 237. Then finally, to wrap all that up, I set the pointer equals to the address of LED 0. Now, this will be used a lot when you pass functions or pass structs into functions. You certainly wouldn't want to pass a struct by value. That's going to chew up a tremendous amount of memory. However, it's very easy and desirable to pass the address of the structure. And so you would do that by passing the pointer, as we demonstrate with P underscore LED on line 18. So there's two ways to reference the elements, and the initial way, which is dot notation, has to be changed a little bit because you can't point. If you use dot notation, which you see on line 22, without those parentheses, you would be indicating that P underscore LED dot pin, the pointer to that location, which you can't do. That's an illegal operation. So you have to put the parentheses around P underscore LED, which says, okay, that pointer, and then the dot notation over that. As that gets confusing and it's not readily apparent what you're attempting to do, there's a different type of notation. It's the arrow notation, and you see that with LED on, off, and elapsed, and that is the hyphen and the greater than sign, which creates an arrow, and so you have the pointer pointing to a member of the struct, which is the three elements you see there. So that's the more common way of doing it. That's the key with this video, is you want to understand when you pass structs to functions, you'll want to pass a pointer to that struct, and then to reference the elements in that struct, then you use the arrow notation.